Hare Krishna. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Budle Shimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namani Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharni Nivashesha Shunyavadi Paschachate Yashatarni. All glories to His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. So, I am missing, first of all, I'm missing all of you wonderful devotees in Brisbane, Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast, the farm, New Govardhan. And I actually wish I was with you, and actually I am with you spiritually for this celebration of Vyasa Puja. So I'd like to talk about what does Vyasa Puja mean. It's not a birthday party, but it's actually the celebration of the appearance of one's guru, who happens to be a representative of Srila Vyasadeva. Just like the seat we have for giving class in the temple is called a Vyasa Sana, Vyasa Asana, which means the seat of Srila Vyasadeva. So Prabhupada commented that when one sits on the Vyasasana, one should be qualified, first of all, qualified not only in terms of jnana, but also, jnana means knowledge, but also in terms of vairagya, renunciation, and specifically Prabhupada says, free of sex desire. So these are very high qualities that one should have in order to represent the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So how does one approach such a representative of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? And I would like to relate to you a topic that we talked about this morning in class. The topic we were talking about this morning in class was Krishna leaving Vrindavan. And Krishna, while he was leaving in Vrindavan, of course, he was with Akrura. Akrura was driving the chariot, and Balaram was there too. And one thing that they did is they first headed towards a place called Akrura Tirtha, which is on the banks of the Yamuna. And this Akrura Tirtha was the place also where Krishna had previously shown the cowherd boys, men, everybody from Vrindavan, the spiritual realm, and assured them that they were going back to Godhead, and assured them that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in this way, Krishna revealed his majestic aspect to them, which is the aspect of Bhagawan. So when Akrura arrived there later on, one of the reasons Akrura went there was that he wanted to remind Krishna, he was remembering that Krishna had previously displayed everything to the residents of Vrindavan. So he wanted to remind Krishna that he is Bhagawan, so that Krishna would actually carry out his mission of Paritranaya, Sadhunam Vinashaya, Chadushkrutam, that is, annihilating the miscreants, establishing religious principles, protecting the devotees. And but specifically, Akrura was interested in Krishna killing Kamsa, who was the scourge of the Yadu dynasty. Actually, Kamsa was not actually a member of the Yadu dynasty. Kamsa was not really the son of Ugrasena. What happened was that Kamsa's mother, whose name was Padmavati, was approached by a demon by the name of Drumila, and Drumila took the form of Ugrasena and had a relationship with Kamsa's mother, and therefore our friend Kamsa was born. So anyway, that's another story. But in any case, when Krishna was going there, it took him a long time, him, Akrura, and Balaram, a long time to reach that place. And there's several reasons why it took a long time. One is that Akrura was taking a zigzag path to avoid being detected by the residents of Vrindavan, so they wouldn't stop him. But the primary reason was that Krishna was feeling so much love, compassion, uh, empathy, uh, even guilt that he had left Vrindavan, that he kept sending back messengers to console the gopis. And generally, those messengers carry the message that I'm coming back, don't worry, it's going to be a very short time. And so he was concerned and he was thinking, how can I do this to my dear devotees? So Krishna actually takes the role, or his mood, not just a role, because a role would mean you're taking a role. He takes the mood and has the mood of wanting to please and serve his devotees. I mean, he's called Bhaktavatsal. Bhaktavatsal means someone who pleases the devotees. And as we know from Srila Rupa Goswami's analysis of the qualities of pure devotional service, one of the qualities, of course, to have that quality, one has to be a pure devotee. But one of those qualities is that pure devotional service is the only means of attracting or even controlling Krishna. And we know pure devotional service is executed under the jurisdiction of Srimati Radharani, the feminine counterpart of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And one of Radharani's qualities is that she always keeps Krishna under control. So what does that mean as far as Vyasa Puja? Am I getting off on a tangent? No. What it means is that as we chant every morning, as hopefully we chant every morning, Yasha Prasada Bhagavat Prasada, Yasha Prasadana Gati Topi. The means for getting Krishna's mercy is to please Krishna's devotee. In fact, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in his commentary on the story of Narada Muni, where Narada Muni is relating to Srila Vyasadeva his path, or how I became Krishna conscious, or how I joined the Hare Krishna movement, Vishwanath Chakravarti comments that this is basically the only way to attain pure devotional service, to get the mercy of pure devotees. And quite interestingly enough, Narada Muni's story illustrates this particular point. Narada Muni, of course, was a young boy from not even a broken family, from basically probably didn't know who his father was. He was the son of a maidservant. And he got the opportunity to associate with the sages for 4 months of the rainy season when he was about 5 years old. And not only did he associate, but he served the sages, as Lord Vrishabhadev says, Mahat Sevam Ohorvi Muktes, Tamodwaram Yoshitam Sangi Sangam. That actually, if you want to become Krishna conscious, it's necessary to serve the Mahatmas. Now, why is it necessary to serve the Mahatmas? Well, the reason is that bhakti is not given by Krishna. The bhakti Shakti, of course, the Adi Shakti, that's Srimati Radharani, but the bhakti Shakti is given by Krishna's devotees. We find in the prayer, Krishna say Toma, Krishna dite par, Krishna is yours. You have the power to give him, so I'm simply running behind you, shouting, Krishna, Krishna, Bole, Krishna, Krishna. So, the point is, on this Vyasa Puja day, I'm not just trying to include or encourage people just to do what I say. That's not a management point. But all of us in the Krishna consciousness movement, regardless of who we are initiated by, have taken shelter under the lotus feet of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and his mission. As I've stated many times before, if one wants to render service to me, that is as Prabhupada's representative, then one should render service to Prabhupada's institution and not see oneself as simply a disciple of a particular guru, as a disciple of my disciple in this, as a disciple of me in this particular case. But one should see oneself as a servant and a member of the family member, one of the members of the family members of Srila Prabhupada's family, and not distinguish between who is my guru, who is your guru, who gave me initiation, who have I taken shelter from, who gave you initiation, but to cooperate, as Prabhupada stated many times, that your love for him will be tested by how you cooperate. Cooperate in expanding the Krishna consciousness movement and serving the devotees. And part of expansion of the Krishna consciousness movement is mentioned by Srila Rupa Goswami in the Upadeshamrita. Dadati pratigranati guyam akyati prichati. To engage in loving exchanges. Having wonderful relationships, guyamakyati prichati, revealing your mind in confidence, hearing from others in confidence, that means being confidential, giving prasadam, accepting prasadam, giving gifts, and accepting gifts. And these are loving exchanges. And not having any sort of sectarian team spirit at all. And this is my request to all of you, to just consider yourselves servants of Srila Prabhupada. That will please me very much. Actually, that will make my life successful. Because my life is dedicated to the service of Prabhupada. I am wholly and solely a servant of His divine grace, and divine graces, His divine graces mission. That means humbly serving, having a nice relationship with other Vaishnavas. Don't criticize others. I mean, apart from the danger to one's own spiritual life, as we know from the first offense on chanting, this criticism of others, Vaishnava offenses, will actually stop the progress of our Krishna consciousness movement. So we please Prabhupada by pushing on this Krishna consciousness movement, and this will please me very much, and I will be proud of you. And what can I say? My life will be successful. I want my life to be successful by pleasing Prabhupada. Okay, so I will see you all soon by the mercy of Krishna. I mean, right now I've been recovering from some health challenges, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm just about ready to travel. Just need a little bit more rest, and I think in the next few weeks I will be able to see you all. I pray, and you should pray, that in the next 6 weeks we will meet. So, thank you very much for organizing this Vyasa Puja. Please take videos of this Vyasa Puja so I can see. You can post them online. And I love you all very much. And spirit, I'm with you. And physically, I hope to be with you soon. But remember this instruction. And if you remember this instruction, then I'm always with you. Which is, again to reiterate, loving exchanges with the Vaishnavas for the purpose of spreading Krishna consciousness and actually loving from the heart. Tolerating. You know, people may, or devotees may do things that you don't like. Tolerate. And love them. That's the challenge. Rather than engaging in hypercritical activity. Loving exchanges. Love and trust. So I will leave you with that. Thank you very much. All glories to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, and his wonderful movement. that I wish to serve eternally. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki